just went to document a few things while I was here. I think Leo's gonna help me out. You gonna come help? Well, he thought about it anyway. Anyway, so my throat finally stopped hurting. Teresa got the full-blown flu, and I thought it might have been strep or something. Just went to the doctor, nothing. Just might even be humidity possibility. All that to say, I haven't been able to sing for, I guess, over a week now. So I sort of decided to make better use of the time, being 26, and want to sort of New Year's resolution-y kind of stuff. But hey, buddy, it's all right. You're okay. Yeah, you can stand right there. But so what I'm going to do, I think, this year is I'm finally going to grow up and be an adult bluegrasser here. I have always avoided Fiddletunes like the plague. It's the opposite of what I do. I played the guitar for 50 years, and and I played mostly kind of, finger picking and blues rock, stuff like that. Stuff where almost all of the lead guitar stuff is improvised or reappropriated, other things that you learned along the way, but intentionally not learning famous people's solos. Like, I don't want to be able to regurgitate Eric Clapton's solos because, I want to do something original, right? Sure, yeah, like that's possible. But so because of that, I've been playing the mandolin. What is this? 96 for 8 years, I guess, and still don't know a fiddle tune at all. I play them. I can play them on the bass. I can play them on the guitar. I can play the chords and the supporting notes, but I've never learned any of the melodies intentionally, sort of. I have spent most of my learning time learning how to improvise and just be able to do solos. But now, as I mostly just play especially at jams and stuff like that, I've even stopped taking a guitar and really just play the mandolin all the time. I play the guitar with the band, the Donner Party String Band. I'm still the guitarist in that band, so I do that and keep up with it. But I mostly play bluegrass jams, things like that, on the mandolin anyway. So since I can't sing, I can't practice my singing, and I've decided, okay, I'm going to finally, for 26, I'm going to start learning actual proper fiddle tunes. And I think Leo's going to help. Maybe it was his decision. I'm probably just being brainwashed by the cat or something. So the first one I ended up with, well, I can kind of play about half of Salt Creek on the guitar. That's the first one I learned, and then thought, oh, this is dumb. I should just learn, I could learn 10 fiddle tune chord sequences before I could learn a whole melody, and just kind of blew them off, and I can improvise something usually as good as the fiddle tune itself. But so I learned, what was that? I landed on Old Joe Clark was the first one, and and on and on. It's cyclical. If you don't know what a fiddle tune is, it's a melody that repeats, and it's usually in two parts. There's two lines, the first part, and then there's two lines of the second part, and they each repeat twice, something like that, which drove me nuts when I was first getting into bluegrass. Going, what the heck are these things? Why are they doing? Oh, it repeat? No, it doesn't. Yeah, it kind of repeat. Oh, okay, it is a little different, but I think that's one reason why I avoided them is I can't understand them, so they must not be worth learning or anything like that. But do you like this one? Oh, you want the lap? I get it. Well, thank you for helping, Leo. I appreciate it. That's great. So that was the first one, and today I just started on one that I've played 100 times as guitarist or bassist or anything, Blackberry Blossom, or Black Hairy Possum, as some people say, which is okay too. You don't like Black Hairy Possum? Okay, well, we won't call it that. Blackberry Possum, anyway. And in working my way through it, it finally dawned on me, and kind of why I'm documenting this is like, this is what I should have been doing, 7 or 8 years ago, doing this, because this is why bluegrass solos sound the way they do, and why they do, because of some of these techniques, the ascending but jumping back to the first part is kind of what this one is. Whoops. So you're just going back to the easy, right? That's the chords to it anyway. So you play that. So you play this. About twice that fast. Maybe 3 times that fast. But anyway, this is what I wanted to document of when I actually started learning fiddle tunes. I think that's just going to be a lot of my learning in 26. I finally got a pro quality mandolin, and it really makes a difference. And the other ones I had that I've been using have a wider neck, which thinking, with my big hands and long fingers and playing guitar, that I would prefer having a wider neck and a deeper neck, which is what the Jethro Burns one, the Washburn that I've used for. But this one actually has the same thing as a Gibson F5 neck, just a little pencil neck. And now I understand why most of the top level ones are like that, because it actually works out better having them closer together once you make the adjustment to the smaller strings, so it helps. So hopefully my throat is clearing up, and I'll be able to sing again in a few days. But I should still going to work on the fiddle tune angle of doing this, and forward for 26. What do you think, Leo? You down? Yeah? You want to help? You want to say goodbye? No, I never want to say goodbye. He loves music, by the way. He wakes me up in the morning. Get up, start playing, put some music on. I want to do that. What's your favorite? You want to land over? Oh, that's my glasses. There you go. Okay, we'll stop there.